I think that homelessness is so terribly misunderstood. One of my earliest mentors told me one time, run toward that which disturbs you. Many of us avoid that which we find disturbing. If we don't understand it, we prefer to remain ignorant in our misunderstanding rather than to really reach out and try to grasp the truth of what real issues are and grapple with the difficult things.
Life was good, you know. We had a house in Tampa, you know, we both worked, but then Mac was laid off. We were able to keep things together for probably almost a year. Then we were evicted. You know, we tried different things, stayed in a, you know, weekly place, stayed with my mom for a while, stayed with his sister. And, you know, it wasn't easy, you know, bouncing here and there, you know, feeling like we're putting a burden on our family. So it definitely was not easy before we got to the coalition.
When a family walks through our doors, it's one of the more sobering observations you can make, because what you're seeing is a family walk through the doors with everything that they own.
My main focus was to stay together, because everything that I'm doing is for the children, to give them a better life. When I was researching all the shelters in the area, I would call and they would say, we don't take pregnant women, were you know, in abusive a relationship, you can't bring your kids. I came across the WRCC, and at this point I was done. I was just so embarrassed, and it's a very hard call to make in admitting that you can't take care of your family. And I was gonna wait until like a month or so when I had the baby, and she said, come now. And that time, and I came right away, and that gave me the time to decide that I should be happy to have the baby, and everybody else was just so excited. They didn't see it as a bad thing. That extra time was what made me decide to keep the baby, gave me the strength to know that I could do it.
This is a place where people have an opportunity to rebuild their lives, to rehabilitate their lives, and to pursue an opportunity that perhaps they've never had the opportunity to pursue before.
I plummeted deep into addiction and kind of wandered about the streets for 10 years. Kind of lost in my own self-loathing and self-disappointment until I finally had enough of it. You know, I had said a heartfelt prayer to God, please either check me in or check me out. You know, help me get help at a facility or let me die.
When they walk to through our doors and they ask for help, we stand there ready, not because they can afford us, not because they deserve it, but because they've asked for it.
Some of the life management skills that I learned at the Coalition helped to enable me to be a responsible member of society.
I actually think the experience has made our marriage stronger. I mean, we've been through our ups and downs. It's been together almost 14 years. And I think the past, almost 2 years now that we've been on this roller coaster. It's definitely made us have a stronger marriage.
I would love to give advice to people that would simply say, run toward that which disturbs you. Investigate it. Look at it curiously so that you can come to understand that, you know what, there is something about this issue, there is something about homelessness that I can address, that I can do something about, and that I can be a part of the solution.
Sometimes life can take a turn, unpredictable. We learn that somehow we forgot our dream.
They're here to help you help yourself. They're gonna hold your hand while you do the things that you need to do, but they're not gonna do them for you. It's a stepping stone, and they're here to help you get on your feet.
But the dream is still alive. We have to reach down deep inside and sing a song. song of joy today.
None of this would have occurred had I not found the Coalition for the Homeless and started to rebuild my life.
When I look into your eyes, I am quick to realize what's most important in this world.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit of help and a little bit of an encouragement. You know, in a place like the Coalition, they definitely make the difference for a lot of people.
A lasting difference, you know.
Help each other and always give. Create a safer place to live. Show the children they are loved.
I found a plaque and I hung it right by our door in our new apartment, and it said, "Live for today, learn from yesterday, have hope for tomorrow." So that's all we can do.
And it's love, love, love that brings us hope. All we really need is love, love, love that takes us home.